everybody. It's Shirley Smith with Caldwell Banker West, and today we're cruising around Coronado. And listen, one of the reasons I do this is I love supporting small business. I live in Coronado in this community, and I support business here in Coronado and in Imperial Beach. And I just love it. I'm meeting wonderful business owners and hearing about their wonderful story. And today we're at Sweet Souls Coronado. Let's go inside and meet Carrie. Well, here I am with business owner of Sweet Souls Coronado, Carrie Usetti. And Carrie, one of the things I love about this shop, I can walk to it from my home, of course, but I love buying locally, and I felt at home when I first walked in here. It's so beautiful, and you can sit down and relax to try on, and there's no pressure. It's just great. So, COVID, my gosh, this shop has been servicing the community since 2019, so you're a fairly young business.
Yes, very new.
How did you survive? What did you do to go above and beyond to keep your doors open and to serve your clients and customers?
Well, it took a lot of work. We immediately, when we were closed in March, we had the idea of doing an online store. So as we closed, we instantly went. My husband and I. It took us. I am not kidding you. It took us 3 weeks to inventory every single shoe, get it on a website.
Wow.
And we thought we could do it on a weekend. Like that was our original plan, was to do it on a weekend, and then we would have our store and a website. And we worked here every day. It was quiet, the doors were shut, and every morning we woke up, and just getting that inventory put in that website was so much work. But it was really nice. We tried to push it out there. A few of the locals did place orders, and we would deliver it to their door, leave it on their doorstep, and so that was nice.
Yeah. But you're right about that. I mean, in real estate, we did the same thing. We've all had to pivot and start to move everything virtually, and it was hours and hours and days, 7 days a week we were having meetings. Like, we'll knock this out and just shift gears in a weekend. Right. You're right. And I think that's what everybody's kind of realizing. It's been a lot of work, a lot of growing pains, but then great things coming out of it. So what's happened with your online store?
I wish I had better feedback on the online store. It's very, very hard to compete in the marketplace online when you have a shoe store, when you're competing with a Zappos and a Nordstrom, where people just automatically think to go to there. Yeah. And that's something I intend to really work hard on 2021, how to build my online website. And we probably need to do more in the store of handing people cards when they leave, telling people about it. And so that is goals for 21. I have had a lot of really wonderful luck since we were able to open our doors with the locals coming in. I've noticed a huge increase in sales from locals this year than I saw my first year of business. Now, it's hard to determine because the first year of business was the first year of business. So I still have people walk in the door and say, "How long have you been here? I didn't know we had a shoe store in town." And so,
Same with me. Yeah. I live around the corner, and I've been hearing that from a lot of the Coronado businesses, how the community support. Yeah. I bought all of my Christmas shopping in Coronado.
Yes.
I wanted to stay local. I walked and went shopping, and it was great.
Yeah, I think we are all becoming more aware of our local shops. I know that I did for even my employees. I give them a Christmas gift, and I bought gift cards to local restaurants.
Yes.
And just any way we can keep the money in the town, and keeping the businesses open is so important.
Yeah, and the shoes that you have, I was like, you tell my new pair of white boots that I just bought myself after Christmas on sale. It was a great buy, 30% off. It was fabulous. So what's been the silver lining for you, other than maybe the online starting and expanding? It's a dark cloud here, this COVID, for all of us.
Yeah, it's been very hard to stay positive, and especially with this new closure, I'm noticing the quietness is coming back again. Mm-hmm. And so we're going to just continue to fight, and I probably need to do some more pushing out of marketing, maybe to door-to-door kind of marketing.
Yeah. And Valentine's Day.
Valentine's
Up
Day.
and coming.
Yes.
Gentlemen,
Please,
buy your lady something great here, or even a gift certificate. They will love you.
Yes, and I do get a lot of men, and we're going to do something special for that. We've actually already started talking about whether we sell or give a bottle of wine or champagne away with a purchase or something like that for a wife and girlfriend. So yeah, Valentine's Day is the next thing to look forward to, and we have tons and tons of athletic wear, and I think that has been my silver lining. Is I got really lucky. I started this new line called On Running, and it's huge. It's growing like leaps and bounds.
That's great.
And people love it. People look for it. Everywhere you go, you'll start seeing it. If you don't already know the shoe. And that has kept me afloat. And then I started carrying the men's line because women were coming in and saying, oh, I need to get some for my husband. So I slowly started carrying them, and you would not believe how many men come in buying themselves shoes here, buying themselves second pairs of shoes. Oh, I loved them so much, Carrie, I'm coming back for more.
Oh, great.
Men now come in and they buy their pairs, a wife a pair. So people are exercising more, they're walking more.
Yes.
And the On is a true performance shoe.
Yeah.
And
athletic wear is very trendy. People, especially Coronado
Yes.
and Imperial Beach, our lifestyle is
Yes.
we're on the go, people are casual, and
Yes.
it's great.
Yes.
It's really good.
so people want the stylish athletic wear. They like a legging they could go to the gym in, put a sweater on, and then
And
still
go out.
go out, and they have something cute on.
Yeah.
So that's really, and because we started carrying the men's, we actually decided to change our logo. So slowly this month you'll be seeing, I do have 2 new signs out. I'm taking the female shoe out of we had a lollipop with a female shoe, and that is going away, and now it's going to just be an anchor with a shoelace tied around it.
I love it.
And so that will give a much less feminine feel to the store.
So tell me a little bit more about this brand of shoe, these active shoe that you've created here. It's wonderful. They're gorgeous.
This is called On, and the idea behind the shoe is that it is always on, ready to perform. So they are performance shoes. They were designed by a company who originally started designing elite athlete shoes, so marathon runners, major runners, long distance speed runners. And now they are getting into the more mainstream market, and this is their lowest end performance shoe, the most popular one.
It's good looking too.
It's fabulous looking, and it's called the On Cloud. And the great thing about it is that it's a slip-on. It does come with shoelaces for people who aren't comfortable with that slip-on, but 90% of my customers are coming in and saying, I thought I'd have to put the laces on, but I'm wearing them with the slip-on, and it stays on even at the gym. So this is a fabulous shoe for a CrossFit, for a major walking. I have even taken this on a vacation, and I would run on a treadmill in it, so that way I don't have to bring 2 pair of shoes.
Yes.
So I love that. And then we have that in both men's and women's. Now this is the next step up. It's a running shoe.
Okay.
So that's for women. These are both unisex, although I do have female colors and male colors. And these are both just happen to be the female shoes women's that I picked up. And then there's the Swift, which is I run in all the time. And that's considered more of a street runner. So you can see the difference of the amount of cushion it might have. And this just serves as a great fashion.
It is. It's gorgeous. I'm going to buy a pair of those.
Great looking shoe. And I have, I don't know what I have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different colors.
Let's look at all the colors. Oh,
in
yeah.
this particular shoe. So.
And we're all walking and running in Coronado now more than ever, which has been a silver lining of COVID. We're out moving our bodies.
Yeah, and I can't tell you how many people I've said, I was in Nordstrom and they only had 3 colors, and so I told my daughter we have to go back to Sweet Souls. They have all the colors.
Yeah,
So,
very good.
so start here.
We will. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now pictures, as you can see in the interview, of the special shoe line
Perfect.
and active wear.
Yes.
Carrie, you're just such an inspiration. You're bubbly and you're positive, and you've created such a beautiful store.
Thank you very
How
much.
did you come up with the concept?
You know what? I really believed that people needed a shoe here in town. I had teenage daughters, and I think that's ultimately where it started. Is every time they needed just a decent pair of shoes, I would ask them, and they had tennis shoes or prom shoes. And we were going out to dinner, and I'm like, you just need a nice pair of sandals. And I wish there was somewhere in town that you could run up and get a nice pair of sandals. And so, anyway, I just had it in the back of my mind for a couple of years. And then I ran into a woman who owned a shoe store in San Clemente. And that was the beginning of a relationship. And she taught me the business. And
oh, wonderful.
I loved her shoe store. And instantly I saw it. I thought, this is what Coronado needs.
Good.
So.
Good. And San Clemente is such a beautiful community too.
And very similar to Coronado.
Very similar
so I
to
knew that
Coronado.
the shoes would fit
Yeah.
the community.
Yeah, this is a great service. Cute pair of sandals, a darling pair of boots, some slip-ons, some active wear, some flip-flops, and gorgeous clothes. Really
you.
casual
Thank you.
and smart and comfy clothes.
Yes.
Thank you so much for what you're doing. I'm so glad you're staying open, and we're inviting everyone to come down and support this lovely store, Sweet Souls Coronado, and look at all the expansion. And men, there's stuff for you too.
Yes, and it's growing more.
It's growing more, absolutely. Carrie, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, and we'll see you cruising around Coronado next time. Bye, everyone.